Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the CR250 build. I am going to put a mini episode this time because I didn't want to leave off this month without any videos whatsoever, but I needed to get you guys up to speed on what's been happening and why I haven't been posting anything. Almost 2 weeks ago, I got surgery for my nose. I'll put up a picture. If you don't want to see it, you should probably skip ahead like maybe 20 seconds from now. But I got some surgery on my nose. I look pretty ridiculous in this photo. It was going to help me for this allergy and asthma thing that I've been going through. I had to get that done, and because of that, I can't really wear a helmet without my nose sort of bleeding all over the place. So I have to take off for the first round of CVMA racing. So unfortunately I won't make it to that race this coming week, and the bike isn't really ready to go anyway, so it's kind of a toss-up on whether or not I should have gone. And the track, they just repaved it too, and I heard it's really slick, so if I crashed and messed up my nose again, I would have been really upset. So we're gonna wait till next month to race the CR250. Hopefully it's ready by then, and the R3. So just to get you guys up to speed on what have happened already on the CR, we'll go through that on this episode, but let's take a quick peek right now. So we got the front fairings from AirTech streamlining. We did some stuff with the handlebars. There's a lot of changes and minute things that need to be done still, lots of tweaks. Once the fairings are figured out, then they'll get mounted, the mounts will be made, and then we'll be all set. The R3 is also going to go back into race mode, so the fairings are in the back, and we just need to install like a catch can and a couple of other things. I'll talk about that in the R3 video, so be sure to check that out as well. But anyway, without further ado, let's get this episode going and show you guys what I did throughout the past month.
Alright, so let's test the bike out for a sec. Just gonna shake everything down. Hopefully I tightened up all the bolts that needs to be tightened up. I'm gonna see how the bike feels while riding for now. I actually have to disconnect the rear brake in order for this kicker to clear, but so far that's the most apparent issue. Bike's already warmed up. So 15 RCS Brembo lever would have been way better. Hard to find gears. It feels good. Ah, this thing's a beast. Finding neutral's kind of hard too. No. No. There we go. It's just a little too sensitive for that GP style shift. Janky setup. I couldn't really talk. So it's like somewhat terrifying. Even though I wasn't going that fast. Oh boy, okay, so immediates, it feels fine. I'm out of breath. It feels fine to ride. It's a little bit heavy in the front, so I'm not sure if there's much that I can do about that for now. Maybe some more geometry changes will fix that, but I'm not sure if it's just going to be heavy because of the disc plus the Super Sport front wheel and front end is just a lot heavier than the whole bike, pretty much. The rear feels okay. Shifting is a little bit hard to find. Even while I'm riding, I have to count. It doesn't feel like I'm shifting because it doesn't have that solid clicking. I don't know if that's just the CR250 thing or if it's the lever or whatever. The rear brake is going to be interesting because in order for me to kick it over, I'm going to have to remove this every time or bump start the bike. I'm also grabbing the clutch in gear, so we're going to change out the clutch basket and put in new clutches, even though I think the clutches are new. I can't remember what I did before I put the bike in storage, but I'm pretty sure I put new clutches in. I'll double check them for where. Could just be the clutch basket or the gear is all the stuff is kind of like out of tolerance, so it's probably just grabbing. Otherwise, it's okay. It's really rich. It feels rich. It's not like winding out at all. So I'm going to have to either change the carb or change the jetting in the carb to leaner main jet. And we have a nice little leak here. It looks like, yep. So we're just gonna have to change that gasket out. We're gonna do that anyway once I change this stuff too. So, but it works. It actually works in theory. The front brake sucks. It's like a block. It says actually way too much outward pull for what I had. Like right here is probably better, but it's like instant on and no lever feel. So I'm gonna have to go down from the 19 to the 15. Apparently just even doing one disc or one caliper delete is not enough for the 19. So just gonna have to change that out. But yeah, she runs.
To prepare for some reliability, I chose to upgrade the throttle to a Motion Pro Vortex throttle and cable setup. The Vortex is long enough to run these domino grips and has a punch-out hole to let me run bar ends. Assembly is straightforward. First, you're going to remove the old throttle assembly from the bars. Next up, use the cable Motion Pro suggests for your carb or bike gear. Grease the area where the cable and throttle attach. Some people like to grease the handlebar as well, but that's up to you. Install the gaskets for the Vortex throttle body. Find a position that allows the cable to run smoothly and bolt it down. Next is grip installation. I just use soapy water to get them on. I don't really use grip glues since I almost always keep them in place with safety wire. After getting both sides on and installing the bar ends, we get something like this. Our stock clutch was dragging even though I had the clutch pulled in fully. Since it's most likely worn out, I bought new clutches and a Wiseco clutch basket to eliminate the problem. The kit comes with everything you need to swap your belt except the drive gear and kickstart gear. We'll remove the stock gears by grinding out the back plate and using a press to remove them. Then, press the gear assembly into the clutch bell, grease the clutch grommets, and Loctite everything down. Finally, reuse your old hub and bell. We'll give this another shakedown now.
That's a bit better. All right. See if I can do this without dropping the bike. Alright, brand new clutches, Wiseco clutch bell. Holy shit! I still can't really feel the shifting. But at least I could hear it better. And no more clutch drag, so that's great. Man, this thing vibrates like crazy. Oh, this thing's a beast. Alright, we could idle, it's not dragging. Rear suspension's pretty good now that I put some nitrogen in the shock. I could get neutral. First try. Oh, it's coming together, boys! Okay. Oh, I'm fucking spewing water everywhere. That's no good. Alright. Might have forgotten to tighten the hose clamp. Let's see what that's all about. I'm not sure if that's a hose clamp thing or if that's coming out of the bottom of the clamp of the hot nozzle.
While I waited for a new hose to come in to fix my leak, I was told my RS250 fairings were ready from AirTech Streamlining. These guys are local to me, but ship custom motorcycle fairings worldwide. I got a sneak peek inside their production shop, and they have all kinds of goodies lying about. And here is my baby. I'm going to end the episode here, so much for it being a short one. But on the next episode, it'll be dedicated to the front fairings mounting. There is going to be a lot of headaches, clearance issues, and everything else that comes with forcing things together that probably never should have been forced together, but I hope you look forward to it. Remember, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you know when the next episode's up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.